And that's about as good as it gets. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Wood can't hit. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Reddish's shot is good.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the left side wing. Here's Rush. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Pass to Cousins. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Out to the right wing, and stolen by Noel. Driving the lane, and he dunks it down.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Count the basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Into the lane. Hardaway with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a three-point Memphis lead.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Deflects the pass. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Levine. Good. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Haji tipped back in for two. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Now here's Wall. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Bosh, that's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Ginobili. From deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Down low, Bosh makes it off the glass. Bosh has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Bosh. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. In the corner, it's Ginobili. And it's off from three-point range. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Milwaukee on top, ending the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Levine. He has 7. Over in the corner, Marshall. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Wood with the bucket.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness. Wall attacking.
Count it, and the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Here he goes. 3, Marshall.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A shot by Reddish, no good. And Milwaukee has possession. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And there you see it right there on display. The quick feet, the long strides of LaVine helps him in a lot of ways.
Now here's Bosh. He's got 6. The kick out to Wall. Frames the three-pointer. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent, at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the three by Milwaukee. And it's the Bucks on the break. Kicks it out to Ginobili. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Now here's Levine. He's got 11. Wall with the steal. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Harkless, and Harkless slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Shots good by Bosch. Bosch has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Harkless. The 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harkless has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Bosch, the screen. And Wall. Here we go now. Dinwiddie with the steal. 3-on-3. .104 left in the 3rd. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Yeah, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Dinwiddie following the score by Memphis. And that one drops for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hands it from downtown. Bosch has got 13.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Dinwiddie drives in. Here's Cousins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Boy, I tell you, his dunking skills are special. Noel really pounds it through the hoop when he gets a chance to.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Milwaukee on top, up 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Craig. And here is Noel. Out to Brooks. Over Ginobili. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Noel with the rebound. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Brooks. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Wall with the bounce pass. Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. And it's blocked. Fast break Memphis. Oladipo's running. Right side Bosch. Pass to Najee. Back to Bosch. Stolen by LaVine. And even 3-on-3 break. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 4. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight is also gone.
Lightning move off the dribble. No one can slide over in time. He beat the help. Results in LaVine getting free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Outside for George. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brooks for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Milwaukee leading by 6. LaVine feeling it out a bit. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by John Wall.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Look from Bosch. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
You know, I didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
You know, guys, LaVine can score in a lot of different ways, and when he starts feeling it, it allows him to go for big nights. I mean, this guy can be very explosive offensively.
Pass to Bosch. Stolen by Ginobili. To the paint. And it's denied. But they get it back. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Ginobili's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
So both teams changing it up here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here's Marshall trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Outside, George drives to the hoop and finished off by Wood.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Boy, the energy Ginobili plays with is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there who is always doing something borderline spectacular.
Now Wall. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Every day somebody harassing me. I got rich, they need money, they asking me. I was sitting in
Start the weekend here on this Friday night. 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And, of course, Christian Wood. It's only his second game with the new team. The coaching staff has been working heavily with him to bring him on board, help him provide that impact they're hoping for.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now here's Wall. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Bosch. And the layup falls.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Drains the three-pointer.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing in this one.
Bosch, the screen. Oladipo with the ball. George picks him up. Here's Bosch. The rebound by the Bucks. Ginobili left side. They get the rebound. Here's George. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the miss is going.
And it's Bosch in the corner. Bosch can't get that one to fall.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Here's Wood. Kick out to Levine. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
And you need Levine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time. Look, he may not be thought of as being for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Now here's Levine. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Wall. 7-point differential. Astonagi. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Levine, here we go.
Stellar awareness from Levine. I mean, seeing an opening and ripping through it with this relentless athleticism.
And another turnover here by Memphis. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Bosch. Will it go? And the dunk by Bosch.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
LaVine. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Beyond the arc. Najee, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From deep, George. It's rebounded by Najee.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Outside, George. Three-pointer. The Bucks getting another chance here. Levine wide open. No good on the three. The Grizzlies trail by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo goes in. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bosh has got 6.
And Bosh has a beautiful stroke from the mid-range. Once you give him room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Najee. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has how.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly. Over in the corner, Cousins. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
It's very difficult for the D to cleanly contest Cousins. Just a hulking presence who bullies his way into shooting fouls.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Noel. Driving inside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. That shot misses. Bucks leading by 8. There's the triple. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Harkless on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Memphis with the ball. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Melton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Here's Dinwiddie going inside, and the layup is good. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's Wall. Here he goes. Bosh in the post. The kick out to Wall. Bosh trying to free himself up. Wall's shot is off. Shoots from 14. Oladipo for 3. Sinks the triple.
excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
Now Dinwiddie, 5 points in the game. Pass to Cousins. Clock at 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Into the lane, and it's sent back by Bosch. But they'll get another chance. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Valentine, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the paint, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's terrific pass work from Moore right there. And that's the kind of thing that puts him in the conversation about the league's best point guards.
Over in the corner, Marshall. And the Bucks miss again. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Oladipo's running.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far, and they're right here.
Left side, Levine. Here's Marshall. Makes it off the glass. Marshall's got 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The kick out to Wall. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Levine double team. Pass to Wood. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Wood's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Levine, here we go. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
Now this is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bucks have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
But you have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Out to the wing. Takes the 3. And so that brings the first half to a close. Bucks lead by 7. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. 2 points. That one goes. Melton's got the first points of the second half here for the Grizzlies.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Right wing. Pass to Cousins. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Brooks outside. There's the 3. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Dinwiddie attacking. Here's Hardaway. Bucks passing it around. And the rejection by Noel. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. Brooks outside. From deep three-point range, but they get it back. Here's Noel. Rebound, Milwaukee. Dinwiddie attacking. Harkless on the wing. Jacks up a three. The Bucks getting another chance here. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Melton. Bangs home the trifecta. Melton's got 8 points. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Brooks misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Dinwiddie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And that's an intentional foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Stolen by Levine. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Over in the corner, Marshall. They get it again. Wood. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And it's in there.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
It's a close game here in Memphis. Here's Levine. 12 points for him. Over in the corner, Marshall. Ginobili outside. Just 5 on the clock. George with the ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Now the Grizzlies with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Wall draws the double. Bosh the screen. And then Bosh with the dunk.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
And here's Reddish. Looking at his numbers, he averages it. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
Here's Oladipo, and they pick up 2. Oladipo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Levine, here we go. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine so outstanding and scoring in a multitude of ways.
Here's Bosh. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bosh has got 12. Outside, Levine. Wall with some nice defense.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Memphis out in front. They finish off the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The lead is 2. There's the pick. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And he commits the intentional foul. Grizzlies on defense. Driving to the basket. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
You like seeing Levine more like this, wanting to improve as a passer.
Out left to the wing. Brooks for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. And Memphis making a change here. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Levine, here we go. For 3, Marshall. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. And here's Morris for 3. Pass to Melton. There's a screen by Noel. Driving the lane. Morris with the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They set the pick from outside the arc. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Marshall with it. Guarded now by Morris. It's Ginobili outside. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Puts up a 3. Melton, no good.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Pass to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of position.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Hits it from 3-point range. Morris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. Pass to Marshall. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Bucks making a switch here. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Wall. Pass to Reddish. The wide open look here for Bosch. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Over in the corner, Cousins. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving three?
A wide open look here for Oladipo.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Dinwiddie attacking. Outside, George shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Bosch. Changes up. And it's good on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Dinwiddie wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber,